remember to be spontaneous.
Hi, I'm Sandra.
Hello, I'm not Sandra. My name is Daniel. What did we watch today, Sandra?
Gladiator II.
Gladiator 2, the sequel to the 2000 film Gladiator.
What year is it put out, Daniel?
2024
I think so.
or 2023?
I think I'm on 2024, I think. So do you want to do a summary?
I'll do an intro, which is slightly different than a summary.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay. So it's been 16 years since Maximus defeated Commodus in the Colosseum. And now Rome has two new emperors, brother emperors, called Gaeta and Caracalla. And they are ambitious to expand the Roman Empire. So they send Rome's best general, Acacius, to Africa to conquer the Numidians.
You're so good with names.
After the battle is over, the Romans capture a prisoner with a mysterious background.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's it.
Very good.
That's my intro for this.
Very good, babe.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
Did you like 2024's Gladiator? Is it 2024 or 2023?
I think it's 2024.
Okay, 2024. Did you like 2024's Gladiator 2?
Not especially.
Okay. Okay.
I think it goes... Oh, this is a spoilers.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
all spoilers.
So we're going to get in spoilers. Yeah, it's all going to be spoilers. So
Yeah.
if you want to watch the film, go and watch the film now and then come back.
Yeah.
And if you want to come back,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it. Okay, so you didn't enjoy it.
I think it goes haywire when there's like 45 minutes left or so. Like just havoc creates.
Really?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Why did you say that? Well, is there a moment where it goes crazy? Where you like, oh, this has gone off the rails?
Yeah,
Which moment is that?
I think it's when we behead someone.
When Denzel cuts off Gator's head?
Is it? I don't know which one it is, but yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Not as much as the first one.
Yeah, not as much as the first one. Yeah, definitely.
There were things I liked about it, and then there were things I didn't like about it.
Okay.
So should we talk? What do you want to talk about first? What are you feeling?
I don't know. I kind of tell me the things you like. Tell me. Oh no, this is what I want to start with.
I know what you want to start. Go on.
I want to know how accurate this is to history.
Not very.
Okay.
Not very.
Okay. Tell me.
So after Commodus dies, this is from what I recall. Okay, Commodus dies. An old senator called Pertinax takes over. This is in real life, okay? But he tries to reform all the corruption in Rome. That's what Pertinax tries to do. He lasts 3 months, and then the Praetorians assassinate him.
Ooh.
Okay, so then the Praetorian Guard, which is like the emperor's bodyguards.
Okay.
They then decide, well, who should be emperor? We need to pick an emperor. So they put the whole of the Roman Empire up for sale.
What?
And the different senators bid for the Roman Empire. Okay?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they bid. They're like however many million sesterces or whatever. And so there's a senator called, I think is Julianus Didius, becomes Roman emperor. He pays the highest price, pays off the Praetorian Guard, becomes emperor. But he lasts 3 months. Okay, and then he gets assassinated. And then the generals at the front, like in Germany or in Britain or in Africa or wherever, decide they've had enough of this. So they decide they're going to become emperor.
Okay.
And an emperor called Septimius Severus, who's born in Africa but dies in Britain, he becomes emperor for a while, and he has 2 sons, Gaeta and Caracalla.
Okay.
So we pick up with Gaeta and Caracalla. So they skip those emperors,
The 16 years.
and they move straight to Gaeta and Caracalla.
Yeah.
So that's what happens in real life.
Okay. Is Gaeta and Caracalla?
Caracalla.
How accurate do you feel the movie was? Like, were they?
Well, okay. So they when Septimius Severus dies, their father dies. They become joint emperors. Okay, they're not twins. In this film, they're twins.
Okay.
But in real life, they're not twins. But they quickly start to hate each other because they know like only one of them is going to be emperor, right? So they turn on each other, and in the end, after a few months, Caracalla kills Gator, which happens in this film. But in fact, it's Denzel Washington, and in what I think is like a horrific scene,
Yes.
cuts the throat of
just
Gator.
keeps going.
Just keeps like sliced him and there's blood spurting out everywhere.
Yeah.
And so, and then Caracalla rules for a long time, although he's very cruel, and is like not a very nice guy.
Syphilis?
I don't know.
Because they imply syphilis.
Maybe. Do they?
Well, remember his junk disease has gotten to his brain.
Okay. I wasn't
I
sure.
don't know what else there could be.
I wasn't sure which was which.
I don't know either.
I don't know if it is syphilis, because I feel like syphilis isn't syphilis from North America,
I have no idea.
and then came across when Columbus didn't Columbus bring it back from the
I am not an expert on
sexually transmitted diseases?
VDs.
Okay. Okay, that's a good sign, isn't it? Okay. Okay, should I tell you the things I did like and things I didn't like? Okay.
Yes.
Putting the history of the real history aside and just enjoying it as a film.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoyed Denzel Washington as the bad guy,
Yes.
as a manipulative bad guy.
Yeah.
What was his? Why did he want to destroy Rome so much and take power? Why?
Because he was a slave.
Is that the motivation then?
I think so.
Yeah, and it's just the revenge for slavery.
I think he wanted whatever. So he was a slave under Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah.
So I think he wanted whatever Marcus Aurelius. He wanted the opposite.
Yeah.
I think that was his thing.
Yeah.
But-
I guess it's a motivation.
Yeah.
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 He's so obviously a villain though, right?
Okay. It wasn't to me.
It wasn't? You thought he was
Okay.
going to be the hero?
No, I didn't think he was going to be the hero, but I ended up thinking, like, what's the point of him? Because, like, if he just would have left things, it would have crumbled. And then he could have tried to step in and get it. Like, why did it... Like, I just didn't get that. Like...
I think he's Machiavellian. He's turning the brothers against each other in this film, right?
Big time.
His Machiavellian plots are trying to destabilize things so he can then take over.
Yeah. And I guess I didn't think he was going to be, like, a savior, but I thought...
Did you think he was going to be like the Oliver Reed character in the first film? It's like the slave owner who's the gladiator trainer, you know?
Yeah,
like
maybe I did.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot, like, it kind of starts following the same patterns,
absolutely.
right? Like, it's the same pattern.
We have similar kinds of characters and similar kinds of roles. So, like, the emperor's mad. Here we've got two emperors that are mad, right? And then you've got the gladiator, you've got the former general kind of who becomes a gladiator, who's got a friend, you know, like that doctor is like his friend, just like in... So it followed a similar kind of pattern, but sometimes they changed the characters out and made them, you know, one was, well, it was before they were good, now they were bad.
Yeah, I just didn't. There were so many things, like there were so many lines from the first one, and it's just like, there's no way that you know this line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I really, really didn't like that he was Maximus's son.
Okay, we'll talk about that. I don't you feel like one of the big problems here is that like the events of the first film just massively overshadow everything here.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's trying to be Maximus.
Yeah.
Right? Like a Maximus is constantly getting referenced.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't think anyone can really step out of Russell Crowe's shadow. It's like which is the whole thing is just like Russell Crowe's shadow, right?
They made it so he couldn't.
Yeah, and
right?
I don't think that was good, right? Like
Yeah.
you need this whole thing to be new and fresh and different, right?
Yeah.
So I think like if you want to have Russell Crowe's if you want to talk about Russell Crowe, then bring Russell Crowe back in some way.
Yeah, but it was a lot of references. It was a lot of like even lines that like there's no way you know this. And also like I have zero understanding of why like these slave dudes are following this slave, right? Like why are they following Lucius? Like because the other one, like there was a buildup of why the slaves went and trusted Maximus, right?
Yeah, they sped that all up, right?
Yeah, but they did, but there wasn't any buildup. There wasn't any like, oh look, you can trust me. It's just
like
just
we're gonna
one
fight
guy
together and we're a team and we're gonna build some camaraderie.
And there's no pushback on it even. Yeah. It's just like, I guess. Are you telling me that no other dude would be like, I'm in charge here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like a bigger guy.
Yeah.
You know,
because there's tons of bigger guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Why is Lucius such a great fighter? We know we never know that he's like as a boy a particularly strong fighter. You never see him in the first film fighting. So it's like when did he do that? When did he learn to become a great fighter?
You don't learn
We never find out.
A great fighter, or that he spent time with Maximus, because he seems to know a lot of quotes from Maximus.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the plot though, right? So so Lucius, the boy from the first one, who is Maximus's son, turns out. Well, I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Hate that.
Flees to Africa because I guess he's going to could be assassinated, and he's living in Africa with his new wife and in Namibia.
Yeah.
And so like I kind of felt like, what was the point in the new wife? They kill her off straight away.
Yeah.
We don't get any real connection with these people. Like what we don't care when she dies, really.
No.
Because we don't even know this character, right? She's a brand new character. We see her for 5 minutes and she's dead.
Yeah. I think for the rage. I think it's to hate the dude.
Sure, but he already hates Rome,
but then he sets his sights on
Acacius.
And that's solely for killing his wife.
Yeah.
Because he gives that order.
Yeah, but I don't care about his wife because I don't know his wife. We only just met
but
her,
he does.
Right? He does. Sure, he does.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It just seemed like silly to me.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't have even had that. You know what I mean? I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk about him being Maximus's son?
Oh man.
Why did you hate it?
Because I think it undermines the original.
Why? How does it undermine the original?
Because Maximus was supposed to be this
family man?
Yes. Right? Like all he wanted to do was go back to his family, go to this thing, I just want to be a farmer. I'm like a reluctant, amazing warrior hero, right?
Yeah.
I just want to be,
Yeah, family man.
Like, thrashing my wheat.
Yeah, that's right.
And now...
And now he's
cheated. He had an affair, obviously.
Okay, but we don't... Okay, but I'm like, okay, so how old was Lucius when Maximus's other son was around, right?
They were the same age.
Are they?
Yeah, that's what they say in the first movie.
Do they?
Yes. I heard you have a son. Yes, Lucius. He's 8. My son's 8 too.
Do we? Okay. Is there a sense in which we don't necessarily trust? Like maybe he's actually Commodus's son, but she just doesn't want to admit that because Commodus is a monster. Is there any possibility of that?
Well, I was wondering that too. But then I was thinking back to the original, and Commodus was like, "And you're gonna supply me with an heir." So Commodus doesn't think it's his son. I thought he did.
Yeah, that's right.
When I watched
it. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, I think we're supposed to think I think we were supposed to think in the first film as Maximus' son.
No, I refuse to think
that. You don't like it.
It's the dead guy's son.
The gay guy.
Dead guy. Her original husband.
Yeah, who they say in this film you find out that he's gay.
Did we?
Yeah, because he's talking to that guy, right? The Denzel Washington's talking to that guy about because they're wondering who is this gladiator, right? In the new film. And he's like, oh yeah, the rumor has it was Commodus's son because her actual husband wasn't interested in women. That's what you find out.
See, I don't like it. I don't like it. It ruined it for me, kind of. Like that's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The point where I'm like, if I was watching it in the edit, I'd be like, we're in trouble here. Like if I was the director. Is the point where I wasn't sure whether it was the CGI monkeys or the CGI sharks. But it's ridiculous. Like it's the CGI stuff, some of the CGI stuff is okay, but some of it is really bad. Like the CGI monkeys are so stupid. Like, they look so bad, don't you think? Didn't you think that?
Yeah.
And then the CGI sharks in the Colosseum, like, come on, where did you get sharks on that short notice?
I don't know.
Like you're building this yesterday. Like, oh, we're just gonna out and get a bunch of sharks. How did you transport those sharks into the Colosseum?
Yeah.
Like it's so like that stuff is so stupid, and it's not even that it's stupid. It is stupid, but like it's bad, and you did it badly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they look so CGI and stupid, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't like the CGI in this. I would also say like the battles aren't as good.
No, they're
right.
not.
That first battle in the first Gladiator, where they're in the forest fighting the barbarians, that's a good battle.
Yeah.
I don't think the battles here were as good. The one where they try and take Namibia. It's not quite as good.
No, it's not.
I think the battles are just not,
Yeah, yeah. I think Denzel does make a good villain.
Oh yeah.
He was. I don't see the point of why he's there. Like Rome would have fallen.
Yeah.
But I think he's good at what he does. I don't know why he's doing it though. Like why?
Yeah. Okay, what did you think of Lucius? What's his name? Paul.
Okay.
Mescal.
Like I guess he's all right. Like
He's
as
fine,
an actor,
right? Like he's
yeah,
fine.
he's fine.
In this, I mean, not generally as an actor because I think he was good in that Normal People.
I think he's a good actor. I just don't think like he didn't. It's a script, right? Like
I think a lot of this.
It's a story because even like
Yeah.
he is wrath and rage and whatever, but he gets rid of that pretty easily. Like he's just like, oh, I forgive you, guy that murdered that called for the murder of my wife.
He should forgive him.
Yeah, sure, but like again, where is like the build up to that? It's in one fight where he's like, I know your dad.
Yeah, I knew your dad.
I know your dad, bro. Don't kill me.
Yeah. Okay, so I think he's fine.
Yeah.
And I think he's a good actor. I think he doesn't quite, for whatever reason, I think it's mostly the script, as you say.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't seem to have the kind of charisma that Russell Crowe had in the first one. No, it's hard, right? Like, it's hard. You're trying to compete with Russell Crowe in that film.
Yeah.
And actually, I think Russell Crowe, when I think about it, is actually pretty good in that.
I think he is good in that, but he also has, like, his character has more depth, right?
Yeah.
Like, his character is, like, mourning, and he's angry, and he has pride for Rome. Like, he did all these things. He sacrificed a lot for Rome because he believed
in civilization.
in it, right? Whereas, like, this guy is just like dismissive and ragey and pouty, and then all of a sudden forgiven, and like I don't know. I think there's more of a story for Russell Crowe to work with than this guy.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The award for the worst actor in the film goes to, any ideas?
No.
Connie Nielsen, who plays Lucius's
The
mother.
mom?
She's terrible.
Why?
Her acting is so. Oh my goodness! Don't do it! Don't kill my son.
She's a very different character. I feel like
she's so bad. Her acting is so bad in this, and I
thought she looked good.
Oh, she looks good. It's 25 years, right? Like she looks good.
Great.
She looks good. Like I'm not saying she doesn't look good, but like just like the way again, it's the script partly, but like also I just think she's standing there. She's been tied up to the railing. Oh no! Like she's just real bad in this.
Yeah, it's kind of like a different character she has.
Well,
now.
what do you think the differences are?
Well, because I think she's
good in the
like,
first one.
The first one, and she was kind of a force, right? Like she was kind of a force.
She was a little bit Machiavellian, a little bit scheming herself, right? In the
Yeah,
first one.
and
She was thinking this one. She's just kind of like, just a bit silly, right? Like I just didn't think she was good at all in this.
Okay, I don't think she was that bad.
I thought she was pretty bad. I thought some of her acting was pretty bad.
Okay.
But I also think like she was a more interesting character in the first one.
Yeah.
Like you say, like she
had more.
She was a bit more. I don't know. She seemed to be a bit more intelligent in the first one.
Shrewd. She was more shrewd.
That's right. Shrewd is the word. Okay. They brought back Derek Jacobi. Why?
He's so great, and he's hardly in it at all.
He's hardly in it at all. And then they just kill him off, right?
And then they kill him off.
Yeah. It's so stupid. Right, and I know why they did it. They did it because they want to create a continuity between these films.
Yeah.
But it's a bit like, I don't know, I just felt like if you're not going to use him, maybe he's too old, right? Maybe they went to him and said, do you want to come back for the second one? And he was like, I'm 87 now, I'm not really up to it. And they were like, we just want you to be in like 5 minutes of scenes. And he was like, yeah, go on then, how much?
He looks exactly the same.
He does, yeah. He looks all right.
Yeah,
he looks fine.
good.
But I'm just like, you just didn't use him properly at all.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
He should have had a bigger plot.
Yeah, he should have done. Or don't bring him back.
Yeah.
Just say he died off screen. You know, you don't have to bring him back. Okay, because they didn't bring back Juba, did they?
No.
Okay, I have many more things to say.
Okay, good.
Okay, so it would have been so much cooler if it is Juba, right? From the first one, the black guy from the first one, whose name I don't know is the actor's name.
Yeah.
If he was actually a Denzel Washington, like 25 years later, and he had turned evil, that would have been such a cool plot. Because we were looking at it like, because we asked, didn't we, before we watched this film, who are they going to bring back?
Yeah.
Which characters are coming back from the first one?
Yeah.
And we're like, are they going to bring him back? Because he's still alive at the end of the first film.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know he was a good character in that first one.
Yeah, I really liked him. I would have been a bit crushed.
But it would have been, I actually think it would have been a really great story if he had like climbed his way up.
Yeah, but then they should have hired the same
Yeah, then they
actor.
absolutely should have done. Yeah, they should. They shouldn't have gone for Denzel Washington, but they should have hired the same guy.
Yeah.
And then they should have like turned him evil. I think that would have been such a cool plot, but they didn't do it.
It would have, because he would be like, I'd be friends with your dad. You know, there would have been more more conflict.
Yeah, I saved your dad's life back in the day. Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
created more. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bit wasted.
Yeah.
Another thing, I thought. What did you think about the twins? Were they mad?
Oh yeah.
Were they
I
mad
think they
enough?
were just like, no, probably not. Like the one seemed more mad than the other.
Which one seemed more mad than the other?
The shorter one with the monkey.
With the monkey, Caracalla.
Yeah. Yeah.
Caracalla.
He seemed a bit.
Yeah. So then he makes his monkey the console.
Yeah. I kind of love that.
Did you? So
Yeah.
I feel like that's when Caligula makes his horse a console, right? In real life.
Oh really?
Yeah, he made his horse because like I don't trust any of the Senates. I'm going to make my horse the console of Rome. So I think they were just like doing a kind of homage to that.
Oh okay. Dudes just do whatever they want, I guess.
Yeah. If you're emperor, you can
Yeah, you can just do whatever you want.
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Talking of wasted actors, Pedro Pascal,
Oh, I know.
totally wasted.
Yeah, not even in it very much. I feel like.
not in it very much, and not like I just like he's a charismatic actor,
Yeah.
and they just give him nothing here,
Yeah.
right? And I kind of felt like because Pedro Pascal had a long period where he didn't work at all during like his 20s and stuff. He just didn't get any jobs, and I kind of wonder if we've reached the stage with Pedro Pascal where it's like any good paycheck and I'm in. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like
Maybe.
he needs to just work to make some money because he didn't have any when he was younger. Because like. What is this character? What is this character? Do you know what I mean?
There's so many characters in this movie that I'm like, I don't know why you're here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
There's too many characters, right?
Yeah, there's too many. It's just, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not awful.
Also,
but
it's not awful.
It's not
It's not awful. Also, like, is he age appropriate for Connie Nielsen? Because I thought they put a bit of grey in his hair to try and age him up to make it appropriate age level. Because she's older than him, right?
I would think so.
Right? Like he's 50 and she must be what?
Well, she was, I don't.
She was what, 30 in the first one,
Yeah,
and now
maybe.
that was
Yeah, maybe a
25.
bit
Maybe she's
older.
55
She
or
still looks
60.
good.
Yeah, but like he's Pedro Pascal. Like, do you know what I mean? Don't you think he'd have a younger lady?
Oh my gosh. Like, you
Yeah, I
with your
think so.
crush on Pedro Pascal,
Yeah,
man.
he's got this great mustache. He's got a great mustache. That's what I know
Yeah.
about him. He's just totally wasted in this
Yeah.
film. Totally wasted. You could have
Yeah.
had another actor do that role. You didn't have to be Pedro Pascal. Like, I think if you're going to cast him in a film, you've got to make the most of him.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
I think they could have done like another Gladiator that wasn't tied to the first one,
Yeah.
and it'd be better,
Yeah. Yeah, right.
you know? And then Pedro could have been the slave, the Gladiator.
Well, I think Pedro Pascal could have been cast in almost any other role, and I think
Yeah.
he would have been interesting here. Like, he could have been the villain.
He could have. But
He
we
could
like
have-
Denzel. as
We
the
like
villain.
Denzel, but he could have played that role.
Yeah,
It's
of
a more
course.
interesting role. He could have played the Gladiator. That's a more interesting role.
Yeah. He could have. Yeah.
He could have been, couldn't he?
Well, his character, he could have played this character and actually had more
More
going
to
on.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked the twins.
Yeah, I thought they
I
were
thought
good.
they looked good.
Yeah.
They looked mad, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
And
It was pasty.
yeah, the music's not as good as the first one.
No.
Okay.
What are you giving it?
Ah,
Burst in there.
I'm gonna give it 6.5.
Ooh.
That's high, isn't it? You think that's high? What did I give the
struggle.
first one? 7?
7.5.
7.5. I don't think this isn't as good as the first one, but it's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
It's not terrible. Can I say something I liked? Because we talked about stuff we didn't like.
Yeah.
I actually liked the ending. I know you didn't like it. The last 5 minutes, where
didn't-
the two Roman armies are coming together, and then like
Oh, no,
Pedro
that's a
Pascal.
good- that's a good
that
part.
whole scene I liked a lot. I thought that was really well done. The ending, the last 10 minutes, I thought was real good.
Yes, that's a good part. But I just feel like it's going along kind of like, oh yeah, it's kind of beat by beat the same. And then all of a sudden, Denzel gets into the short guy's head, the short emperor's head.
Yeah.
And then he has a knife up to his brother, and Denzel's like, I'll take my hand over yours. Yeah.
Blood spurting everywhere.
And that's where I was just like, what?
What? Yeah. Right.
Why? You know? But
Yeah.
I did like the two military units coming, you
Yeah.
know?
I didn't think they were going to fight, but I don't know. I just thought it was good. Like, I thought that was Paul Mescal's best scene.
Okay.
Where I don't know. I thought he was good in that. Like, he
Yeah.
sort of brought these armies together and
Yeah.
was like, we're going to rebuild Rome.
Yes.
They're making a third one. You know that, right?
They are not.
They are.
Stop
They
doing
are.
this to me.
They're making a third one.
Oh my God.
They're making a third one following Paul Mescal's following Lucius's adventures. Can I tell you something that I think you're going to find, I don't know, maybe interesting or horrifying? Okay. You going to tell you something?
Okay.
So, when the first Gladiator came out, it was a big hit, right?
Yeah.
And Ridley Scott and Russell Crowe were like, we're going to make a sequel, right?
Okay.
So they hired Nick Cave. You know who Nick Cave is?
No.
He's an Australian singer. You've heard of some of his stuff, but anyway, it doesn't matter. They hired him to write a script. And the script was called Gladiator Christ Killer. Okay? Yeah, let me explain. So, it was called Gladiator Christ Killer. And they were like, what are we going to do, Russell? You're dead and you die in the first film. So what are we going to do? And he's like, don't worry. We'll do a sequel. Russell Crowe's going to be the main character. And he's going to be in it. And the film's going to start. He's going into the underworld. Right? And Russell Crowe has to fight his way out of the underworld, fighting demons and whatnot. And eventually, the gods release him from the underworld, the pagan gods, like Zeus and so forth, on the condition that he goes back into the real world, into the above land, and he kills Jesus Christ and the disciples in order to destroy Christianity, because they're worried that Christianity is going to take over and get rid of all the pagan gods. And that it's like Russell Crowe versus the disciples. It was called Gladiator Christ Killer.
This is bullshit.
This is 100% true. This is 100% true, babe. That is what they were going to make. They were going to make Russell Crowe in the underworld and then fighting Christianity in the sequel.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down on that one. I think that sounds like a really good film. That you think? I'm not talking about morally. I'm not talking about moral, because in the end I think in the end, wouldn't Russell Crowe become a Christian? Isn't that what would happen? I think that's what would happen. But like, I'm not talking about morally. I'm just talking about as a story. That sounds like a great. I'd rather see that story than this film. Russell Crowe in the underworld fighting demons. Don't you think that would be fun?
He does. He fights demons all the time now in his exorcism movies.
He does. Yeah. Now he works for Christianity to defeat evil, doesn't he? And he's an exorcist out there, freeing people from. What?
Yeah.
Is that not true? Is that not true? Actually, I think he's turned evil because he's a Nazi now, isn't he?
What?
Yeah, no. Listen, no. Russell Crowe's now. He's like Herman Goering. Isn't that right? He's Herman Goering. He's playing Hitler's like second in command.
I have no idea. Oh my god.
Russell's turned. He isn't what he used to be.
Wow.
He's in a film where he's playing Herman Goering. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I feel like this has all gone on a bit long, hasn't it? But that's real. I'm not making that up.
Okay.
That's actually what they were going to do, because they were like, "How do we get over the fact he died?" Don't worry.
Well, I don't know.
In the underworld,
they changed the story already. They could have been like, "Oh, surprise, he was alive. We were wrong. Just sew him up."
Yeah, like give him a magic potion, like Asterix.
Put some leeches around it.
Yeah, and then it's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah, but who would he fight? There's always someone to fight.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
There's always someone to fight.
There's always someone stepped on.
What was your score?
I'm gonna give it.
I
think I'm being generous.
I think you're going to give it 5.5.
I was going to give it a 6.
Really?
I was going to be generous.
Yeah. I like films that are set in the past.
Yeah.
So it was okay. It's okay. It's just not as good as the first one.
I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
It hung on too much to the original.
Yeah, it did.
And it just, why? Just do your own thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you're giving it 6 and I'm giving it 6.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If you want to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, they're making another one. Hopefully Russell Crowe will be back in the next one.
It can be his twin brother.
Why couldn't you just... It can be a ghost, right? It can be a ghost of... His ghost can appear.
Why are you making a joke out of this?
No, his ghost can... No, come on. You see the monkey scene? They already made a joke out of it, didn't they? The monkey scene, the monkey's attack. It was stupid. No, but he can bring Russell Crowe back as a ghost.
Okay.
He's like, son, you must avenge me by defeating the enemies of Rome.
You already did.
Yeah, do it again. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to go.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.